It's the case of the GULO idol, baby. Ah. Let me tell you. I love you. No, really. I do. But not as much as I love the idol. So I'm really liking this game so far, I'll be honest with you. I like the story. I think the most compelling thing so far, based on what happened last week, is why would David Gorin, somebody who was working for Edmund Cloudsley, decide to then help Walter Keane, someone who was trying to steal the idol from Edmund Cloudsley? Why did he change allegiances? Or did he change allegiances? Because remember, Walter Keane said that Edmund Cloudsley died, and we know he didn't die. So let's see what happens in Chapter 8, The Crowning Celebration by the Lighthouse. It's the GULO idol! Oh, shit. Okay. Got lots of stuff happening. Oh, is this guy dead? Oh, shit. The fuck? Why is a water snake master dead? And he's playing a little flute? Oh, man. When you nut and she keeps sucking. I'm just kidding. So this is April 13th, 1791, a year later than the last thing. I also love this song. Bro! I dish on your bitch on my bro! I dish on your bitch on my bro? Water Snake Master. Lately I have experienced disturbing dreams and I feel cursed. Are you the source of this with your magic? Desist immediately and know that when pushed, my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. Shit. In my many voyages, I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones. Sounds like the music is playing out of tune now. The fuck? It's really unsettling. Feels like I'm tripping right now. So, the Proud Beast Master here feels like the Water Snake Master is cursing him with some shit. This is April 13th. This is June 15th. Dear friend, it is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the court of directors at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend you to stop obsessing over it. It will only unbalance your humors. Let us discuss alternatives at the next party at Kensington Palace. It is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the court of directors at the Seven Seas Company. Both of his legs appear to be broken. Did homie fall from the top of the lighthouse? I think that may be what happened. If we go up here, they probably didn't even realize he fell. Otherwise, why would they not be reacting to this? But there are a bunch of footsteps on the shore. It looks like some of them leading this way. These look like Walter Keane's feet. Going this way and then coming back. And then also another pair of footsteps only coming this way. I feel like Walter Keane might be here. So we got rules and history. What the fuck? So, the one who claims to be a Gryphon reborn must perform a miracle. If someone repeats the miracle, it is proven that it was not a miracle but mere magic. Claimant is punished with death? Beheading? Is that what that is? Yeah. If no one can repeat the miracle, the masks fall. Claimant is crowned as Gryphon Reborn. Oh shit. Someone is claiming to be a Gryphon Reborn. Oh, also I should be clicking Gryphon Rebirth. Did I miss anything over here? The man is not breathing and has a severe wound at the back of his head. His arm appears to be broken. His leg is broken. He had a fucking flute or something. This music is fucked. History. Chronicles of Gryphon Rebirth. In 1725. Okay, so what year is this right now? We're kind of like close to 1791. So, in 1725, the first Darkhand Lord Harrington demonstrated flying? God, this cult shit runs deep as fuck. Jumped off a cliff to his death. Look, guys, I can fly! The fuck? In 1756, Proud Beast Master Lord Pledsley performed a seance talking to the spirits. Lord Angus McBain repeated the miracle, proving him unworthy. And then they probably killed Proud Beast Master Lord Pledsley. In 1764, Darkhand Master Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus, which is like a little guy in a jar. I feel like I know that from, like, science class or something in college. Like the history of science class. How, like, people would, like, try and, like, have these little guys named homunculi. Lord Angus McBain produced a homunculus as well. Dude, Lord Angus McBain is such a Gryphon Rebirth cockblocker. Oh my god. I gotta have that as the fucking title of this episode. Gryphon Rebirth cockblocker. In 1771, Proud Beast Master Lord White carried out the hypnosis of a servant. Dude, and check it out. Angus McBain pops up again and he's like, yo, you ain't the shit. I'm gonna Gryphon Rebirth cockblock you again. Dude, he fucking gets him every time. That's so funny. Just like imagine you're trying to prove yourself over and over again and the same motherfucker just pops up and he's like, yo. Okay, so what's going on here? He's got some interesting shoes going. It's giving me the opportunity to look at his shoes. Also giving me the opportunity to look at this guy's shoes. I think his shoes probably match. This guy looks like he maybe is only wearing socks. This motherfucker is wearing those shoes. Okay, so this guy right here, bro, that is definitely Walter Keane, the gentleman robber. Here I brought back your staff, oh Gryphon Reborn. So this is Walter Keane because he loves hats. Dear Master McBain, these threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offend me greatly. Okay, I gotta go back real quick and see, is he a Darkhand Steward? Darkhand Steward. Yeah, Walter Keane, the gentleman robber, is a Darkhand Steward. So this is his letter that he's sending to Angus McBain, the cockblocker. These threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practicing this miracle. he has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he input the following glyphs. I forget what these glyphs are. I'm going to have to go back. Then he presses a small lever on the handle of the cane and it grants him powers to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubt that the staff will work just as well in your hands as his. So Walter Keane is giving Lazarus, the person who he let be inducted into the order, Lazarus Hurst is down here. Huh. So, I need to make sure that I know what that glyph means. It's in his book, who we haven't seen in a while. Oh, I can't wait for him to make a return. So, this is vacuum. Increase air. So, it's the explosion one. That's the one that's actually on the back of this. Increase air. It's like an air explosion. I like that I have to go back and reference things. So, let's go back here. His magical artifact hidden in his cane is like increase air, which is like an air explosion. These threats to contact the chief inspector about my past offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your demands. He's kind of giving up Lazarus here. I wonder why. The footprints are going to have some sort of significance. Oh shit! The golden idol is in the fucking cane. And you have the ability to change the glyphs. The golden idol is enclosed within the handle of this ornamental cane. Shit! So he put the golden idol in here. And there's a little opening at the bottom so he can see if it's blue or red. Damn! Gryphon Reborn. Who is the Gryphon Reborn that took the golden idol, though? I can't tell who it is. The golden snuff box filled with opium powder. Man, they be fucking doing opium, too. And thus, Gryphon Reborn revealed himself to his brothers by demonstrating a true miracle. But who is he kneeling down to? Is it Walter Keane? Or is it Lazarus? Is it Lazarus? Silver crown with gems. Yeah, okay. So this is Lazarus. Kneel before Gryphon Reborn and make ready. I will lead you, brothers, to great many changes. And he has Edmund Cloudsley's fucking thing. Miracle preparation. After the decrease air input, aim at the sky, press the lever to maximum position and hold for at least 10 seconds. At this point, the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. After decrease air, aim at the sky. What is he doing? Miracle hypothesis. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, increase air. Main challenge is ensuring my balance when holding onto the idol. Practice is paramount. So the eye is seeing something here, but why is he holding the staff like that? Interesting. Dude, is this guy Lazarus? What the fuck was his name? I feel like he's the same guy from one of those first scenes. Doesn't this look like the same motherfucker? Willard Wright? Associate? Why does that look like the same guy? Could be wrong. was his name? Lazarus what? Is there anything close? Lazarus Hearst? Probably a different guy than Willard Wright, but why would Willard Wright just be there and then not be there anymore? So Lazarus Hearst is being crowned the Gryphon Reborn. I will lead you brothers to great many changes. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing with this. He's got a miracle where he decreases air. After the decreased air input, aim at the sky, press the lever to maximum position, and hold for at least 10 seconds. At this point, the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. So, like, it's taking the air within itself from something else at the sky, and then it's creating an explosion elsewhere. Miracle hypothesis. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, increase air. Main challenge is ensuring the balance, my balance, when holding on to the idol. Practice is paramount. So it's like, if the eye is red, it's ready to exert whatever's like being held into the idol. And blue means that it's only ready to perform like the let me take something from something else and hold it in myself. 5 strange looking masks. We know these masks. A set of heavy wooden oars. Who's this motherfucker? That was an actual miracle. Unbelievable. So there is a Gryphon Reborn. And he's got some type of seal. IIV. Is that not just 3? And if it's IIV, wouldn't that just be like 3 ones? Weird. The door is locked from the inside. Okay, so what's going on up here? So we have this lighthouse. By guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire. General Alistair Cock? General Alistair what? When I have the Alistair cock. So something went on up here. Also, look at how beautiful the sky looks in this. So sick. So what's this? A trapdoor that connects the staircase to the top of the lighthouse. Not locked. So if it's not locked, then the motherfucker must have fallen, right? But why did he fall? Did he commit suicide? I feel like there's something, there's still a character that I haven't found. Which is weird. Is there like an area that I'm missing right now? Huh. Still a character that I'm missing, I guess. Unless I didn't click on somebody at the bottom. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys at the bottom. There's 5 guys. Oh, I didn't look at this guy yet. What an honor to experience such a historical event. Isn't this the guy who plays music? Yeah, this is the homie who plays the music. June 3rd, 1791. Dear Water Snake Brother Maker. Yeah, I forgot that guy's name. Before I read this, let me actually go back. The guy who's playing cards here. Or the guy who's playing... Is that his name? No, maybe it's not the same guy. Who's this guy? Maker? Wasn't there a guy named with last name Maker? Oh, it can't be Willard Wright, by the way, because we remember that Willard Wright died, and they stole the shit from him. So, I forgot that. But I'm glad that I ended up looking back. Okay, so, I guess we don't know this guy. He just, like, looks familiar to me. So, what did this say? Dear Water Snake Brother Maker. As the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. Please go through the official channels so my staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. Darkhand Master JT. Protocol of an attempt to demonstrate a miracle, June 23rd, 1791, which is probably today. Location, the lighthouse on the Gull Islet near the Horn of Codhead. Time, noon. Present, Lord Angus McBain, Lord Alistair Cock, Dr. James Turner, Sir Walter Keane, and Mr. Lazarus Hurst. In charge of notes, Mr. Nicholas Maker. So this guy's Nicholas Maker. Why do I recognize this, though? Okay, so... Oops. Did not mean to go back to this one. So, let's go here. I mean, we know who Walter Keane is. Who the fuck? So this guy is easily Walter Keane. We know that. And this is Nicholas Maker. There's a doctor as well. Oh, and we know that this is Lazarus Hurst, whose origins are weirdly unknown. Then there's a couple more. So there's Angus McBain. In charge of notes, Nicholas Maker. So he is writing notes. Which one of these motherfuckers is Angus McBain, though? Okay, let's go back here. This, by guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire. General Alistair Cock. He's a general. Oh. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. Lately, I have experienced disturbing dreams. Are you the source of this with your magic? Desist immediately and know that when pushed, my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In my many voyages, I have learned that... So this guy is not the Empire's general. So this guy is not Alistair Cock. So that means he could only be James Turner or Angus McBain. He's a master. So all three of these motherfuckers are masters. A heavy seal. Lord Angus McBain, Lord Alistair Cock. I like how I'm just saying cock at this point. I don't even know if that's actually how you pronounce it. So we have a doctor as well, Dr. James Turner. There's got to be another piece of information here. Blank blank blackmailed blank blank to find out how blank blank would perform the miracle of... People who had the magical relic in their hands chronologically. Shit, dude, I don't know. I don't know. Like right now? Did they blast him off the top? Dude, I don't know what's going on here. Blank, 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 blank. The blank, using the blank to demonstrate the miracle of blank and become Gryphon reborn. That's clear. Blank, 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 the blank, blank afterwards. This resulted in blank, blank's death from a fucking lighthouse. This one's pretty tough so far. I'm having some trouble. I think I need to reread some shit. Okay, so I mean, we know that's Lazarus Hearst. I don't want to just guess. I could just like guess these two motherfuckers, or like guess this guy with two of them, knowing he's not Angus or knowing he's not Alistair Cock. But he's also a master. Dear friend, it is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the court of directors at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend to you to stop obsessing over it. Okay, so he's not a doctor. He's not a doctor. And he's not the General Cock. So if he's not a doctor and he's not General Cock, he's not James Turner and he's not Alistair Cock, which means that he's Angus McBain. He's the fucking cock blocker. That's him. But then how do I know the other two? Do I just fucking try them and I switch them? Is that what the game's asking me to do? I think so. Trying to figure out what the seal is. Alright, so this guy is... I'm just going to assume this guy's Alistair Cock. And this guy is James Turner. Okay, so then let's switch them. James Turner, Alistair Cock. Okay, so... So Angus McBain died. What does he have here? Is this part of the staff? Is this the same shit? Is that the same opening at the bottom? Weird. How the fuck did he fall? Like, why does this look like the same thing? Maybe it's not a flute. I mean, it looks like a flute of some sort, but it could just be the handle of this thing. Oh. Did he have the handle? Did he have the idol attached to this handle? And then now this motherfucker has the idol attached to his handle? So is the order Angus McBain, Walter Keane, Lazarus Hearst? No. I think this is close. Who had it before Angus McBain? What is the doctor saying to him? Who's the doctor? James Turner. So maybe Alistair Coke had it first? Because he knows the dark arts? Huh. So these two are wrong. Someone had it before these. So these two are right. Like, Angus McBain was holding it. Now Walter Keane is holding it. So the only thing to figure out is who was holding it before him. There's only one set of footsteps going this way, which is weird. But it looks like... So there's only one set of footsteps going back this way. Which is weird. I feel like it was this guy. That looks like his shoes. Oh, with the little spur on the back. So, weird. Walter Keane walks this way. Lazarus Hurst walks back with Walter Keane. Did I read it right that that was air? Air. Not matter. Air. I was gonna say, like, did the homie teleport from the top of the lighthouse? Because if he's not walking there and he's walking back, how the fuck else did he get down? You know? What else has he got here? Miracle hypothesis. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, increase air. Main challenge is ensuring my balance while holding on to the idol. Something is coming out of it here. Wait a minute. Wait. Like, here's what I'm thinking. If he's decreasing air from the sky, and then he's exploding air out the bottom of the staff, is he like holding the staff like this and the air's coming out the bottom and he's just like he just like flies up? Is he flying up to the top of the lighthouse? Is that what just happened? And the door is locked from the inside. Oh shit! I'm piecing it together now. I'm piecing it together. If the door is locked from the inside, then they must have all went up here. Not locked. Wait a minute. Is he jumping off from the top of the lighthouse? All right, hear me out. Where am I? Hear me out. Is he jumping off from the top of the lighthouse with the staff in his hand? And he's like, oh, like dropping down, fucking shooting out air right before he hits the ground so that he doesn't fucking like hit the ground so hard. And then cockblocker Angus McBain, who we know loves to cockblock people from being the Gryphon Reborn over the history of the years, comes out with his own staff, and he's like, let me see if I can do it. And then he jumps off and fucking kills himself? What is the miracle, though? The miracle of what? Demonstrating a true miracle of flying? Is he flying? Yes, he's fucking flying. So he's like shooting air out the bottom, and he needs to maintain his balance while the air is coming out the bottom of this shit. The main challenge is ensuring his balance while holding on to the idol. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he explodes. He presses a small lever on the handle and grants him powers to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubt his staff will work just as well in your hands, such as his. But why does homie not have the idol in his staff? I have no doubt that the staff will work just as well in your hands, sir. Okay, so let's start by, because I'm piecing it together, but there's also some blackmailing going on. I love this shit. I love this face right here. So the people who had the magical relic in their hands chronologically. I mean, let's look at that real quick. So Angus McBain had it. Then Walter Keane had it. That's something that's still confusing to me. Let me get back to that, actually. Blank Blank jumped from the lighthouse. So I think it's Lazarus Hurst jumped from the lighthouse. Jumped from the lighthouse using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of flying and become Gryphon Reborn. So then Angus McBain jumped from the lighthouse afterwards. This resulted in Angus McBain's death from a head wound. Like, is that not it? But I didn't figure out everything else. I don't want to finish it before I do that. Because I think that's right. I think that's right. And I don't have all the pieces together. So let me hold off on that. Because look, Walter Keane walks over this way and Walter Keane walks back. But only Lazarus Hurst walks back, which means that he was on the ground here. But blank blank blackmail blank blank to find out how blank blank would perform the miracle of blank. Oh, I know this. Angus McBain threats the chief inspector about his past. Lovely. So Angus McBain blackmailed Walter Keane to find out how Lazarus Hurst would perform the miracle of flying. Yeah. So people who had the magical relic in their hands chronologically. I think it's Lazarus Hurst, Angus McBain, then Walter Keane. So Lazarus Hearst tries it first, then Angus McBain tries it second, and then Walter Keane tries it last. So then why did this motherfucker die? He's got part of the relic there, and it's open at the bottom. What's the difference here? Oh, shit. Did they have a different bottom? Like, look at this. The bottom only has one little nib. So did he switch out the bottom to make him fucking fly off course? And then he has a different bottom that the air comes out more, like, naturally on? I mean, that's possible. So let's see. Death from a head wound. Wow. Wow. We fucking got it, baby. Wow. Okay, so when Lazarus Hearst jumped from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol, Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming Gryphon reborn. He seized the staff from Lazarus and locked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol, and it did not work for him, and Angus jumped to his death. What were the secrets of the idol that he didn't know? What were the pieces that he was missing? He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he input increase air. You know what he probably doesn't have the information of? To decrease air from the sky first, bro. He forgot to decrease air from the sky first. So while he was able to put the fucking thing on it, he forgot to change the glyphs. And he had his own cane, which is a different cane with a different bottom. So, I mean, it's an interesting one. I feel like there's still some things that we may be missing a little bit from this. But I feel like we have most of the details correct. I feel like we're missing something. Like, why does he have a staff here? Let me reread his message. I have no doubt the staff will work just as well in your hands. What is this seal, though? Something we didn't, like, know. Dude. The fucking Gryphon Rebirth and the cock blocker. The eye is blue. You can only perform the blank input and it'll turn red afterwards. Is the eye blue on here? He probably forgot to get air from the sky first. And he just put in the glyph without actually detracting air from the sky. So when he jumped, no air actually pushed out of it. That's so crazy. God, this story just gets more and more crazy. But also, there's this director of the Seven Seas Trading Company. JT, which is James Turner, is this guy over here. As the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. Please go through the official channel so my staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. He also has that as well. It is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me in the court of directors. As a doctor, I recommend you stop obsessing over it. Let us discuss alternatives at our next party. And JT is the doctor. Yeah, he's the doctor. The only thing that's like still confusing me a little bit is the difference in the staffs. Like, what's going on here? He's got like a little bottom thing here. AM. Angus McBain. He took his opium. He stole his shit because he's a fucking thief. Here, I brought back your staff, O Gryphon Reborn. It's just interesting that he also has a staff going on here. I'm just confused by that. Alright, well. No cutscene, I guess. When Lazarus Hearst jumped from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol, Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming the Gryphon Reborn. He seized the staff from Lazarus and locked himself in the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol. Sorry, I'm still like processing, guys. Let me just reread this real quick. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him personally. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. Oh, I see. The cane broke. Because it's way bigger. So it's really small in his hands, but it should be something that he should be able to wrap his whole body around. So it broke. It broke. That's what happened. So he had the cane and it broke. The footsteps really fucking ended up being the clear thing that made me feel like he was flying. Because like if he didn't walk over there, the only other way he could have done it is by going up. And if you see here, the cane is much longer and it has a different bottom. All right, I get it. The cane broke. That took me a second to really piece together. All right, guys. The lesson of the day: don't be cock-blocking anybody's Gryphon rebirths. GULO idol, out.